one of the biggest tips that I can give people for design thinking, whether it's in person or remotely, is make sure that you have an open mind. There's, one of the quotes, and that's something that one of the five parts of my WDI DNA is inclusiveness, and by inclusiveness I mean being open to understanding different points of views, the way different people think. There's a quote that I always use, which is your mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work unless it's open. And I think that's really true. People have to understand that different people have different points of view, and especially when you have a challenge in front of you that you're trying to solve, or if again, maybe coming back to an HR scenario, if you've asked a question and someone gets back to you with an answer that maybe you didn't think about, just be prepared to have that open mind and kind of take that in and see where it goes. I think uh, you know just being inclusive of all kinds of different peoples and races and points of view and all that is so important.
I love that. Thank you, Brian. We're definitely diversity and equity and inclusion has been a huge topic for us
Sure.
at Success Finder and in the HR space in general. So this is such a great tip of opening your mind, being aware of unconscious bias, recognizing it, and having that open mindedness to different types of opinions, different kinds of answers, and more. So thank you so much. We've gotten so many great tips on how design thinking could be applied in the HR space, even from setting up your office for interviews properly. Maybe like what in the remote environment, what background are you using, what visual cues,
Right.
how is the tone of your voice welcoming or not. There's so many elements that we could think of and apply within the HR space. So thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. I feel like we can go on and on forever, but let's keep this segment
Sure.
short for our listeners. And everyone could check out Brian on LinkedIn at thebrainstorminstitute.com as well. And we'll link all his information in the show notes.
Yep. Fantastic. It was a pleasure.